K. Michelle just humiliated her husband on the Breakfast Club for everybody to see. Yo, she knows she wrong for this, bruh. This is not cool. Nobody should admit information like this involving your husband, ever. He started off by admitting something that no husband ever want to hear, which is he was not her first choice. They knew each other since high school. And apparently, even in high school, like she apparently ghosted him at prom and went off with some drug dealer or street dudes and was getting smashed by the street dudes and drug dealers and not paying him no attention.
How has your husband been liking the show? Because I know he's a lot more discreet than everybody else. You know,
me and my husband, we have dated since high school.
Wow.
And I don't think people understand it.
No.
Like, yeah, like I've known him since high school. I was the girl. I stood him up for prom.
Damn.
Yes. Yeah. Like after I wanted the bad boy, I wanted the athletes. I wanted the rappers. After I seen their behavior, I was like, my friend love me.
I'm going to go and get a dentist. I'm going to go get a...
Yeah, and you know, we have been together for years and years, yes.
You haven't even heard the worst of it. You have no idea. You haven't even heard the worst of it, okay? Certain things you should leave within your marriage, and it shouldn't be shared publicly. Now, her saying that she stood him up at prom because she wanted to go get dug out by the street dudes and the rappers, and that he always wanted her his entire life, but she was still stuck on the rappers and the street dudes. Now, again, this is high school. Kim Michelle was dating rappers and street dudes well into her adulthood. So she went off, date the rappers, date the street dudes. They treated her poorly. They dug her out, got what they wanted, left her, some stayed and just cheated on her. And she eventually realized, oh yeah, these dudes are garbage. Let me go back to this nice guy. This is a story old as time. Now, here's the unfortunate part about this. Now, I understand it's K. Michelle, right? If this dude was a regular guy, I would understand why you might be, I don't know, enamored by K. Michelle, right? The celebrity, and you might want to go back even though you were left so she could get her back dug out by street dudes. I can understand why you might be enamored to go back, but this dude is a doctor. I think he's a dentist, but he has a doctor on his name. A doctor. Bro, you are a black doctor who's in shape. You could get any woman you want. You could literally go, if K. Michelle is your type, you could literally go to Magic's and get the K. Michelle 2.0. You could literally go to Equinox and get the exact model or prototype, shape, body, face, hair, whatever you like about K. Michelle. You could literally get that without the baggage, but you chose as a doctor to spin back on a woman who has publicly admitted that she got dug out by the rappers, the street dudes, the drug dealers, and stood you up, and you came crawling back once you became the most successful version of yourself because she couldn't find a drug dealer who was willing to commit to her. Man, hey, bruh. I don't know, man. Yo, some of y'all got no shame. Some of y'all got no conscience. So I don't know, bro. Maybe you feel no shame. I would feel shame if my woman was talking about this. But it gets worse.
We broke up within the past, the couple years before we got married. And women are mad. People are really mad because they was like, she say she let her husband sleep with other men. Well, not, other women, not men. And
I understand it was a mistake. But it's a mistake you can't make, bro. Your husband sleeping with other men is a mistake you can't make. But here's why this slip up matters, okay? Because it factors into the behavior you are about to hear that he tolerates. See, when a woman says, I allowed my husband to sleep with other women, what that tells me, or what that means to me is, A, it's because I want to do it too. I want to sleep with men, so I'm gonna allow him to do him so I could do me. That's not a gift. That's a woman who wants to be promiscuous. And the exchange is not fair, right? Your husband going off and breaking off another woman is not the same as another man breaking you off. It's not the same, bro. He'll probably have to be with, 30 women before another man taking away his wife's innocence. before that can equate, and I'll be real, I don't even think him being with 30 women would equate to him coming home after another man takes his wife innocence. Sir, when you put your wife, again, I don't think people understand the significance of marriage. When you put your wife into a white dress and she walks down the aisle in front of God, that white dress is to repurify her. She's now a wife. She's now pure again under the eyes of God. And after she puts on that white dress, another man is about to explore every hole on her body. Man, listen, man, I don't care what y'all say, bruh. That husband going off with 30 women ain't the same as her going off with one. It's really that simple.
You sleep with other men.
You just pissed your husband off right now.
Clip phone. I think all of us have been on something for so long. I'm not gonna divorce my husband or do anything because of some cheating or a woman or some vagina. That's just not me. Mm-hmm. I've been through too much in life. Mm-hmm. So when I made that statement, it drove women crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, long as he ain't paying no bill. But I don't go through phones. I don't question DMs.
What now? Explain this.
I don't. Like,
so he can do what he want to do. You just don't want to find out.
I don't want to let him hear that.
Okay. So whisper. You can do it. Just okay.
I don't deal in it. Like sex and things, I don't equate that to love.
That's true.
Do you?
Whatever you
He
want.
never has told me, go do what you do, but he's also said, I wouldn't leave you if I caught you cheating.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. You already admitted, bro, that he was not your first choice and you stood him up just to run off with drug dealers and street dudes and get dugged out by them and get used and abused, and they stuck their beef stick all up in you and then gave you back to the streets before you got married to this quote-unquote nice guy. You already admitted he's taking leftovers. Then you admit that he's out here telling you that if he catches you cheating with means this here is not an open relationship. There is expectation of monogamy. Okay? There's expectations of monogamy here. But this man, who's a quote-unquote doctor, who is a man of a profession, he's a man of some esteem, he's a working man, he's a man who is held to a certain regard in society, and you just told the world that man told you he could catch you sleeping with another man, he could catch you getting a bukkake ran on you, he could catch you getting trained by 4, 5, 6 dudes. It doesn't matter how many times you cheat on him, he won't leave you. Why would you admit that publicly? Don't you understand that when other men hear this, our respect for your husband is automatically gone and we don't care what he does? We don't care if he's a doctor. I wouldn't give a damn if this man was the first doctor to separate Siamese twins. I wouldn't give a damn if this man found the cure to cancer. I wouldn't give a damn if this man made $1 billion in pharma. I wouldn't give a damn if this man found the solution for us to breathe on Mars. I wouldn't give a damn if this man drowned a fish. I wouldn't give a damn if this man drowned a fish. Respect is gone automatically, and other men lose respect for your husband when they hear this. Yo, did you hear her on Breakfast Club, bro? That man, that man told her he doesn't care if he walked in on her, if he caught her cheating, if he gonna still stay with her. You told your wife that she could go out and get slammed by as many sausages as she wants to get slammed by, and you won't leave her. You are the weakest type of man that this earth has to offer. Do you understand the human being that we view you as? As a black man, as a doctor? Now, I could understand if this was like a peon, if this was a dude with nothing to offer, if this was a dude who, for the most part, bro, like we know he's here for the gravy ride. right? We know he ain't got nothing to offer. Like, for example, if Safari said, hey, man, I allow Nicki Minaj to cheat. Yeah, no duh. You allow Nicki Minaj to cheat. You are her backup dancer, bro. That would be a more understandable situation, okay? You got to eat, and this is your only pathway. This man is a doctor. He owns his own practice. He makes a lot of money. He is revered in real life, and this is what you choose to do with your life. Now, it's one thing for this to be kept in your marital household, but for your wife to come on a national platform and to humiliate you in this fashion, this is just disrespectful and just, oh my God.
So putting my husband on TV because I was supposed to marry somebody else. And I have no shame. Like, out of everything we had gone through, we was having rough patches. There's things I want, things I need. That man, I told him, when he's always known me my whole life to be the woman who didn't want to get married. I've always said that since high school. I don't want to be married. I don't want to be married.
What changed?
Well, when he didn't do it. He didn't give me the option to say no. So.
But you told him you didn't want to.
Yeah, but once I started bringing it up, he started saying, you don't want to be married. You want to control this. And so he wasn't doing it, so I was getting mad and mad and mad. You
wanted him to change your mind.
Yeah, it changed my mind. And so I told him, well, we've been together all this time. We had like 10 years. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And then I started to date somebody, dated a coach and all of that. And he was going on housewife with me because that's who I really was dealing with and dating.
She told him she didn't want to get married. He honored her request. And because he honored her request, instead of her saying, hey, I want to get married, let's get married, she then leaves him without like real communication and starts dating another. She left him after what she would say is 10 years of dating, which I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure, like, we have seen other men linked to K. Michelle. Like, we've seen Soulja Boy, we've seen Idris Elba. Like, we've seen a lot of other men linked to K. Michelle. So I don't know about that 10. Like she was for sure, in my opinion, doing her within that 10 years because the timelines don't match up. But she left you after 10 years. Now, it's one thing if she stood you up in high school. Okay, cool, right? It's high school, right? Like, people are terrible people. They grow to be good people. But she left you after 10 years while y'all were adults. And you stayed on her phone every day she was texting you while she was getting piped out and getting hoarded in beef sausage. You were still on her line while she was dealing with other men after she left you after 10 years. And then after all of that, you still took her back and married her. Oh, son, oh my God. Yo, listen, man, I have never heard or seen anything like this before in my life. I don't know why any man will subject himself to this. I don't know why, K. Michelle would do this. I just don't understand why. I don't understand why K. Michelle would do this to herself. I just don't understand why. Why? But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, okay? If you were a husband, would you be pissed off? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how, Tupac's killer, Keefe D, he just proved he's a lot dumber than we thought. I'm going to see you guys in this Keefe D video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.